So hi everyone. In the last class we had seen about the third normal form. So in this class we just see about the fourth normal form. So what is meant by a fourth normal form? So fourth normal form means there should not be any multi-valued dependency. So that means the table should be already in the third normal form, and now there should not be any multi-valued dependency between the table. So that means fourth normal form means the table should be already in 3NF. So that means there should be an atomic value, there should not be any partial dependency, and next there should not be any transitive dependency, and also it should be in Boy's code normal form. That means there should not be any non-trivial dependencies between the table. And also now here the new added rule for the fourth normal form is the table should not be in the that means the table should not be in multi-value dependency. That means it should not contain multi-value dependency. So just I will explain what is mean by multi-value dependency. See, multi-value dependency means the dependent variables, that is the variables which is present on the dependent set, should not be dependent on each other. For example, in a dependent set, see we are having two sets, right? The left side set we call it as determinant set, which determines the value of dependent variables. So the right side set of variables we call it as dependent variables. So the variables that is present on the dependent set should be independent of each other. For example, just we look at this example in this BCNF itself. See here or just you take this table like how to tell. Okay, so here let's just you take this example as table 2 in the orders table. So here we are having order ID, customer ID, order date, and order total. So what is meant by multi-value dependency means, so what is the primary key attribute here? So here the primary key is order ID. In the order table, the primary key is order ID. Customer ID is of course a candidate key. This is not a primary key in this table. Okay, so here order ID. So again, so this customer ID, order date, and order total, all these three columns are non-primary keys. That means this customer ID, order date, and order total, these three column attributes are dependent variables. Order ID is a determinant variable. I think you understand this, right? See, order ID is a determinant variable. This customer ID, order date, and order total is a independent variable. So I am telling that what is meant by multi-value dependency means the variables or the variables which are present on the dependent set. So sorry, which is present on the dependent set. So here the dependent set consists of customer ID, order date, and order total. So these three variables should be independent of each other. There should not be any dependencies between these three variables. So if there is any dependency between these three variables means then we call it as it's not a multi-value dependency. Okay, so multi-value dependency means all non-primary attribute set, that is the variables present on the dependent set, should be independent of each other. See, I think look at this table. Here the order date, whether see customer ID, it does not depends on the order date, it depends on only order ID. Again you take a order total is also depends on order ID, it does not depends on order date and customer ID. Similarly order date does depends on only order ID, it does not depends on customer ID and order total. Similarly, a customer ID, it does not depends on order date and order total. So now this table does not contain any multi-value dependency. So here there is no multi-value dependency. So obviously we can say that this table is in fourth normal form. So fourth normal form means the table should be in BCNF, and it should not the table should be in BCNF, and it should contain, and there should not be no multi-value dependency. Okay, I hope you understand. So now I can just revise that. The first normal form means there should be atomic value. Second normal form, it should have atomic value, there should not be partial dependency. Third normal form means it should have atomic value, there should not be partial dependency, there should not be a transitive dependency. Boy's code means atomic value, no partial dependency, no transitive dependency, and no what is third normal form? No transitive dependency and no non-trivial dependency. While coming to fourth normal form, in addition to it should have atomic value, no partial dependency, no transitive dependency, no non-trivial dependency, and also there should not be no multi-value dependency. This is what your fourth normal form. So in the next class we can see clearly about what is joint dependency and fifth normal form. Thank you.